Oh, and I got into combat while I was doing my shit. I think my keyboard's actually good to go. There seems to be a communication issue, but it's gonna be fine for now. But anyways, back to me talking about fast travel. So I mentioned earlier how I'm actually okay with the way that they kind of ended up doing fast travel in this game. And in fact, I thought it was really neat, the way that they ended up doing fast travel. Just because the whole thing where they make it so, like, the basic idea that Edward Nygma is blocking your... By the way, I'm saying Edward Nygma even though the game called him Enigma, or Batman's calling him Enigma, because this game is a prequel to previous... So yeah, this game is a prequel to the previous Arkham games. It's supposed to take place much earlier on in the series. But, so Batman was like, oh yeah, this guy is called Enigma because he's, you know, he's a riddle. Because he won't say who he is and shit. But what's funny about that is, it's actually obviously the Riddler. If you're, you know, any even close to a fan of, like, the Batman series, you know that that guy's the Riddler. And in fact, he's voice acted by the same person that he's voice acted by in the Arkham City and Arkham Asylum games. So it's really no surprise that he's the dude. Let's try a combo takedown. Bam! Is that a combo takedown? I can't tell. Whatever. Whatever it is, it seemed to take a guy down. The word combo made it seem like it was going to take multiple dudes down, but that's okay. But, anyways, that's obviously Edward Nygma, who set up this network of towers that can stop the Batman from traveling with his Batwing. But I just thought that was super neat because when I very first saw that they were going to limit the way you travel with your Batwing, I was like, that's bad. That doesn't make sense. He lives in Arkham City. He knows where everything is in Arkham City.
This is a long bridge. I should use my grapnel accelerator.
But the idea of just having a... No, we should use this! Yeah! Although grapnel accelerator is probably better because I don't have a lot of space to get up high. But yeah, it was just really cool that they actually put thought into the reason why you can't use your... What do I hold? Oh, you hold space. Okay, well that's... I always hold space whenever I'm traveling anyway because that's just kind of the way that I play the game. I think that's like the way everyone plays the game.
Keep a low profile tonight, sir.
Trust me, I'll take out those assassins before they even know I'm there.
It's not just that. If some curious child looks out to see who's pattering across their rooftop, they'll expect Santa Claus, not a black-clad bat creature.
I don't patter.
Alright, oh, sorry. I didn't even notice the Batman stopped talking. But yeah, like, they could have just made so there's no reason that you could do it, but I was really glad that they actually had a legit, actually decent reason to A, include an early version of Edward Nygma in the game, and B, have a real reason why you can't fast travel anywhere you want right at the beginning of the game. So, I don't know, I thought that was really neat. It's just a really cool little add-on to make the game, in my opinion, much more fun, to add joy to the Batman experience. But yeah, it's things like that, though, that they added, like fast travel, that's definitely more... I'm glitching. Did you see that glitching out? Yeah, it's things like that that definitely are, like, the more telltale signs of, like, a AAA studio developer instead of, like, a sort of smaller developer, although I can't even call Rocksteady smaller because I feel like they were definitely in cahoots with WB, but they weren't in cahoots with WB in such a way that I think that WB had a lot of creative control. Oh, and by the way, I leveled up, and you might be wondering, like, what did you level up from? And the answer is, I need to press tab, not escape. I leveled up because in this game, your level ups, oh, I got free flow focus. Cool. I love free flow focus. But I can't, they aren't unlocked yet. Bullshit. By the way, I already grabbed a different ability than I did in the first 2 episodes when I was playing, because I accidentally grabbed the wrong ability. I'm gonna go what I went for a lot in the previous games. When nothing else is unlocked, I'm gonna go for bullet armor. Because when I'm on camera, I have this really bad habit of accidentally getting my ass totally handed to me in fights that involve guns, because what happens is, I'm sort of distracted by the fact that I'm commentating, and I end up failing, like, stealthy things, and so, okay, what's happening? Where are you doing, Batman? Alright, so, I guess, if I recall correctly, you can land down in the bottom there, but then Batman's gonna be like, I need to get up higher. But let's land in the bottom first and see if he says that.
I'm the first one here. I need to find a spot where I can stake this place out unnoticed.
Oh yeah, okay, so he just does it automatically. You don't even have to hit F. The game just does it.
Penguin. Not a dime changes hands in this city he can't tell you about. If anyone knows where Black Mask and his assassins are, it's him. But Penguin's hard to find. His men are doing a deal here. I'll make them talk.
Guys! So, little boys, what do you want for Christmas? Oh wait, I already know. Now let's see if you've been naughty or... Oh, nice.
Pumpkin the Santa hat must be in charge.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to fight Pumpkin the Santa Hat.
Whoa, easy, Tiger.
Drop attack, bitches. Too bad the game didn't give me the option to do my cool attack that I invested in, which is it lets me dive bomb attack people using the let's you combo takedown and see what happens. I feel like combo takedown only takes down one guy. Oh, and by the way, there's a guy with a gun, which means I should probably... Oh, did he... Maybe the guns didn't have any bullets in them, or I knocked the gun out of his hand. I feel like it's one or the other here. Like, I feel like if they're going storyline, the gun wouldn't have any bullets in it, because why would you sell somebody... I mean, if you're a bunch of criminals, why would you sell somebody a gun that's loaded? But I don't know. I'm not a criminal, so maybe you would sell somebody a gun that's loaded. I've never done this sort of thing before. I don't own that website that was apparently famous for selling guns that I forgot what it's called. Alright, that should be everyone except for... Oh no!
Stop.
Interrogate! Yeah!
Get away!
Where's the Penguin?
I don't know.
Where is he?
I swear.
Damn. Wake up.
What happened?
Time to talk. Where's Cobblepot?
Let me go!
If you insist.
Please, stop! Stop! I'll talk. I'll tell you anything you want to know, please!
Too late. I already have what I need.
No! You're crazy! You're freaking crazy!
If I can read this SIM card, I may be able to locate Penguin. Alfred, I'm getting interference on my comm systems. Is that on your side?
No, sir, I'm seeing it as well. It's from the nearby GCR tower. It's the same signal jamming the Batwing's auto-nav systems. I've highlighted the tower on your map.
I'll need to stop that signal before I can track down the Penguin.
Dude, so once again with the cutscenes, one thing that I definitely feel like in this game is something that is a lot different than the first two games, is cutscenes in the first two games seemed a lot more reserved to, like, introduce really major key player Batman victims. They didn't use them as much. In this game, I definitely feel like cutscenes, they play a much bigger part than in previous two games. And like I said, once again, I think that's more of one of those telltale signs of a bigger development studio, where, because, like, WB Montreal probably has a lot more of, like, WB actually being behind... Oh, I missed the Crime in Progress. I was actually going to that, and then I kind of, like, missed it. But yeah, I definitely feel like the WB actually has, like, probably a lot more say in this game, whereas Rocksteady probably had a lot more say in the first few games. Oh, whatever. They saw me, so it doesn't even matter what I do now. I might as well not even bother trying to be all stealthy. And plus, really, there's no reason, I feel like, to be stealthy in fights that don't involve guys with guns. And I mean, the game actually kind of makes that clear that Batman, generally, he's more his skills are better honed than your average street thug, especially in the hand-to-hand combat department. And, like, but with guns, that is one of the things that I always liked about this series, is that they're very realistic about, they're like, guns will pretty much kick Batman's ass. Like, it's not like games where guys just kind of, like, run around all willy-nilly with, like, taking bullets left and right, then duck under a thing and get your health points back. This game is definitely like, when you have a gun trained on you, you're fucked. Like, if a guy is pointing a gun at you, it takes a couple well-aimed shots and you're dead, and sometimes just one well-aimed shot and you're dead.
Have you really decided to try and take me on? Get to it then. I'm looking forward to watching you fail.
Too bad for you. I already... Oh shit, it's inverted controls! Dude, that's actually really funny. Wait. Oh, it's not. Was it not inverted controls and I just switched it to inverted controls? Oh, it wasn't. Weird. I took them off yesterday, but when I started controlling it there for a second, I totally thought that was inverted controls. Well, now I have to switch it back. Oh no, actually it was inverted controls. I just switched the wrong thing. I switched my actual flight controls instead of my bat flight controls. That's actually one thing about flight inversion, is I'm okay with it when I'm flying as Batman, but for some reason I'm not okay with it when I'm flying as the Batarang. When I'm the Batarang, it feels so much more natural for me to, like, fly the old-fashioned way. Oh, look at that! Your puzzle's so easy, it hacks half of itself for me! How fucking smart could you possibly be, Enigma?
I've been led to believe.
Why are you doing this, Enigma?
Direct, I like it. So, I'll tell you. Gotham's sullied. It's filled with brutes who control this city through violence and intimidation.
You didn't answer my question.
Because you didn't let me finish! I want to get rid of them, Batman, to improve Gotham's intellectual and moral standing. But I'm not a thug like you. My approach is a bit more refined.
What you're doing is no different than stealing. There's nothing refined about it.
Your response is as predictable as it is banal. Goodbye.
Dude, I actually like that Edward Nygma is presented as sort of technically an anti-hero.
SIM card I took from that arms dealer and hacked Penguin's communications.
Great. But yeah, Edward Nygma, I feel like, is totally sort of in a way presented as an anti-hero in this game, because he really does want the same thing as you. He just wants, like, things going differently than other people. Like, he just wants to do it through crime instead of through brute force, which I guess is okay.
Looks like Penguin runs his own private wireless network using laptop transmitters serving as ad hoc comm stations. He's feeding his men frequencies via two-way radio. There are 2 of these comm stations near your position.
Good. Mark them on my map. If I can find and hack those walkie-talkies, I can triangulate Penguin's position.
Locations added to map. Oh, look at that! I was magically already going towards those locations. It is kind of stupid. For these first few episodes, I'm definitely going to be going, like, right towards objectives, because I've played all of this. But don't fret not. I've not actually played that much of this game. Like, I've played up to and including some upcoming stuff, but I'm really not that much further ahead. I'll say it again, now that we've met Edward Nygma another time, I really do like Edward Nygma in this game. I think he was very well thought out and very well presented. So this game, albeit, I will admit, this game has gotten some horrible reviews. Like, seriously, straight up horrible reviews. But I don't care, you know? Sometimes